All right. So this is the entire beta oxidation pathway. And you can actually see here that there are some products that come in to help break down fatty acids that come from the electron transport chain. And here we see a production of F80H2, 1, as well as NADH. And then in the end, our products also yield 1 acetyl-CoA and 1 acyl-CoA. So basically, how the process works is we start with a long chain. Give me a second. Fucking write this bullshit down on fucking paper. Paper, motherfucker! Fuck this. No paper having ass, fuck. Give me a sec, shit. Fuck this, man. Where the paper at? Alright. Here we fucking go. Alright, great. Alright. Great. Ugly ass fucking. There we go. Fuck. Alright. So, basically, our fatty acid chain, I don't know, it's whatever, like that. So that's a fatty acid. So what this does is it cleaves it at every second carbon, so we're going to see this happening. And each time it does it, it produces that. So it produces an acetyl-CoA every single time it breaks off. So what happens is it keeps doing this at every second carbon until in the end you end up with your acyl-CoA. So on the last step, when you get your acetyl-CoA, your acyl-CoA will also be an acetyl-CoA, assuming that the number of carbons in your fatty chain acid is even. She said specifically that we're only going to cover even number fatty acid chains, so you don't even have to worry about when it's not even. But basically, man, focus, bitch. Basically, when we write this nonsense, man, focus, goddamn. When we write this nonsense, something like that. What this states is that there are 12 carbons within that carbon chain and 0 double bonds. So this is basically our degree of saturation. So in this case, fuck, let me draw this bullshit. Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right. So this go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'll cut 5 times. Every single time that it does a cut, you get 1 NADH and 1 FADH2. From here and here. Each time. However, I guess you'd think, well, then we must end up with, if we end up with 5 cuts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then we should end up with 5 NADH and 5 FADH, 2. And you'd be right. We also look at the product and we see that we produce 1 acetyl-CoA, so we'll just write that. 1 ace-CoA. And you'd think, well, we must also be producing 5 acetyl-CoA, and you'd be absolutely wrong. We produce 6. And the reason why is because when we reach that last 5th cut, even though each cut we generate 1 acetyl-CoA, 1 NADH, and then 1 FADH2, on that last cut, our acyl-CoA, at least for even numbered fatty acid chains, will also be an acetyl-CoA. So the last step is not going to produce 1 acetyl-CoA, it'll produce 2.